Okay, you guys, I always talk about it being a different day. This time I'm holding something that I'm wearing gloves with that has how many sharp, spiny little...
Over 1,000.
We're gonna show you right now. Look at the cutest thing. Is that thing cute or what? Look at him. Look at these guys. So these are hedgehogs from Africa. But there's another type they're considered hedgehogs, right?
Yeah, there's a European hedgehog that gets quite a bit bigger than these guys.
And I'm with Safari Brandy. These are hers, not mine. I wish they were mine, even though they're pokey. I'm gonna try to take off my gloves at the end so I can tell you how bad they really are. And so this is all about education because there's a whole bunch of things about these that I never knew that I found really interesting. You ready?
Well, this one happens to be a party pooper.
Oh, man.
These are African pygmy hedgehogs, and they're about full grown right now. These guys are actually born. Hedgehogs are illegal in California.
For good reason, right?
Yeah, because they would be an invasive species. So if they were to get out, especially here in Southern California, they would thrive, and they would throw off some of our natural ecosystems and compete with some of our native animals for the things they love to eat.
They will not eat vegetables, but guess what they will do with them? They chew them up, make a paste, spit it on their back, right?
Yeah.
And make this nasty paste that collects bugs. And they like bugs.
Oh yeah, this is an insectivore. So these guys are related to moles. They're actually not related to rats and mice. This guy could use a few more vegetables.
Now you want to see something funny? Look at this. It's pretty amazing. So what is that called?
So if you guys take a look, this is something called a chimera. Now chimera can happen in
any animal,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. And what it means is like 2 in 1. So this guy actually has 2 sets of DNA. If you take a look on his right side, so this eye right here, and so it has a black eye and a black ear, right? So that's a normal color, kind of like this guy over here, black eyes, black ears. But on this side, it's actually got an albino eye and an albino ear. So it's kind of split down the middle. And if you look at the quills on his back too, he's kind of got normal colored quills, and then every so often you'll see a quill that's all white with no band. That's characteristic of an albino one. And so it's called chimera. Now a lot of times with this, you might have a snake with 2 heads.
Right.
You might have a snake with 2 hearts, or an animal with 2 hearts. It doesn't have to be a snake. And this one won't affect its health. It's just something that makes it look different.
And that is really different. This one here is acting really traditionally nervous because what they do, this is a protection method. So not only is it balled up, but you see the spikes? There's no direction that you can pick this up without getting poked. By the way, how many of you thought we were gonna have a porcupine when I talked about all the pokey quills? Now luckily, these don't come off very often, right?
No, these guys actually have about 6 muscles per each quill, and they roll up in a ball like that.
Can you believe that's 6 muscles? And that's just so they can change the direction of each individual quill so that it hurts whatever's trying to attack them, right?
Absolutely. And so you notice how this one's uncurled, so all the quills are going the same way.
A happy camper.
Yeah.
This one?
A little bit more shy.
Ow. So I'll tell you a quick story. Brandy brought them, and you're not allowed to handle them without gloves in California. Of course, I'm working with Brandy, and I'm an animal trainer. You know, I do reptiles, I do all kinds of animals, basically permits in California. So she's gonna allow me to take my glove off. But let me tell you what happened. I kept telling her, who needs a glove? Who needs a glove? And she said, okay, go ahead. And I'm telling you, I ain't kidding you guys.
Now it's because these guys are young too. Whenever they're young, they have really, really sharp quills. As they get older, they kind of dull out.
But I'm not kidding you. Oh gosh, it is literally like feels like I'm holding a whole bunch of needles, and I'm gonna get like a whole bunch of shots at one time. How many of you don't like needles? So comment below if you don't like needles, because I know I can't stand them. One time when I was like 6 years old, I had a molar that was all messed up, and the doctor took it out without me taking any medicine. And after we were all done, he was sweating, and he said, don't ever bring your son back here to my dad. He had to break it with a hammer, and I sat there hanging on, and I tell you, what an idiot, because one little pinch, and the next time I had a toothache, one little pinch and it fixed me.
You know Sonic the Hedgehog, right?
Sonic, tell me all about Sonic.
Well, Sonic was fast, right? You guys just witnessed Hedgehog sprinting right there.
That's sonic sound for hedgehogs.
This is as fast as they go, which is why they need all those quills to stay with them, because a lion may go and sniff them, want to eat them as a snack. And so if they get them...
This is not a lion snack. I guarantee you there's no lion gonna eat this little thing because it's probably better to attack a...
Cactus.
Yeah.
You know what? They could eat a plant or a vegetable, but that's not really part of their diet. They really want to go for those bugs. So they'll eat crickets and grasshoppers, millipedes and centipedes.
Is that why they got that funny little nose, huh?
I know, they got a hedgehog. They kind of look like pigs, don't they?
So that little cute nose smells out insects. Watch how it works. So we're gonna see just how quick they smell out food. Does this look like something you want? Here, make it easy for you.
Oh, look right there.
He's like,
wow,
this place is too smelly.
Wow.
I thought we were gonna be, oh man, that's warm, sticky. Let's see if he's a little bit. Now this one's shy.
This one's like, I want to go explore. I don't want to eat.
He's like, this is a big place. It smells like animals. I want to go check out who's living here.
And these guys are actually brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got mom in and she was actually already pregnant. And so she gave birth to these guys at our facility. Now we don't breed animals, but we did get mom in and she was already pregnant. So we decided to keep these guys.
So do you have some more interesting facts?
Sorry, we had an escapee. So hedgehogs, this is as big as they get. Now in other states you can find them as pets, and this is the same type of hedgehog you'll see, but in California they are illegal. We get about 15 hedgehogs every single year. As you know, somebody gets caught. And they also don't realize that hedgehogs are nocturnal. So these guys are awake all night long, and they like to run on a wheel, just like a hamster wheel. While you're trying to sleep, they're running. And they don't chew with their mouth open either, or chew with their mouth closed, sorry. They eat this dry food, which is like a bunch of insectivore diet, and they'll chew with their mouth open and you can hear it in the other room. They are so loud. And these guys actually like to take baths.
Really?
Yeah.
So they like water?
They do like water. Now they don't like deep water, but they do like water, and I can give them a bath because sometimes they run on that wheel and they go to the bathroom on that wheel. And so they need a bath.
Looking at each other, checking each other out. Look at this, you guys. Look at the difference. This one's got every one of its little needles going every direction, and look how this one's all perfectly straight. So that's pretty amazing how much difference. That shows you just how different they are.
Since that one was a baby, that one was always more outgoing.
Nothing, I could pet it. This one here, oh my gosh, every direction feels like just like I'm getting a shot.
You're not gonna eat any worms?
And how many babies did these have?
You know what, normally they have about anywhere from 2 to 5 babies at a time.
Okay guys, so these are really cool things. So many cool animals. So anyway, we hope you enjoy the video. And don't forget to go check down below her link to Safari Brandy on Instagram. And she's working on getting a show. So you know what? Let's help her by following her on Instagram so they know that you like animals. She has what's your links?
Oh, a Siberian lynx.
A Siberian lynx.
Named Xena, and she's about 60 pounds right now.
3 awesome sloths.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And you know, we have an African pied crow. We do birds as well. You know what, I know the one animal I don't do though?
What?
Just tell them. What am I afraid of?
Frogs. Little frog. Little frog jumped in the road when we were in Florida with a friend, and she was like, ah! But big giant alligators, no big deal. Lions and tigers.
Don't mind it.
No big deal.
I'm not a big fan of crickets either.
Oh boy.
Crickets are not a fan.
That one doesn't bother you?
Shut up.
He's living his dream. So hope you're having a good time. Keep living your dream, and I'm gonna catch this little guy and keep this one here is not a problem without a glove. It's actually very cute. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have a glove, especially in California, because it's educational. But we wanted to show you that one there.
Ah.
Wow, through the glove, through the glove. So have an awesome day. Keep living your dream, and we'll see you soon. And we'll Safari Brandy with another cool video. We're gonna make it right now, guys. Peace out.